Brittany Bear Makeup here, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really special guest. I have my boyfriend's cousin from Mexico, Mariana, and she is so amazing because today she let me do her makeup. And guys, she looking fly, okay? So I'm so excited because in today's video, I'm going to show all of you guys how to get this look. So make sure you guys
like, share, comment, and subscribe.
And keep on watching as we get glam together.
now rocking with
Brittany, bitch.
Alright guys, so to begin this look, I'm going to start off by taking my Tarte Shape Tape. So just applying a little bit of the product to her lid, just like that. The brush I'm using is my MO brush from my nose contouring brushes. I'm going to begin by just patting out the product into her eyelid. So for today's eyeshadow look, I'm going to be taking my 24G palette from Morphe, and I'm picking up my Morphe M514 brush and picking up this light burnt rustic shade. So going into her crease, I'm going to go back and forth in windshield wiper movements and just start carving out her eyelid. So grabbing the same product onto my brush, I'm then going to swoop a little bit of the color onto her lower lash line. We are starting to build and create more dimension to the look. Now picking up a darker chocolate shade, I'm going to grab this color and begin by darkening up the bottom half of her lower lash line. Just drawing a straight line across her lower lash line and going back and forth and really just blending out the product. So picking up that same Morphe M514 brush, I'm going to go back into that chocolate brown shade. I'm going to begin by shading underneath her eye. I'm just going to be buffing this shade back and forth, and this is what's going to make the whole eye look come together. Picking up a clean wipe, I'm then going to clean underneath her eye and really just use this to shape out the eyeshadow. And then going back into my Morphe 24G palette, I'm going to be using this gold shimmery shade and applying it onto her eyelids. Pressing the product on and swooping it downward is really going to give the best pigmentation. Alright guys, so now that we went ahead and applied the eyeshadow, we are then going to skip and move on to her face makeup, which is my favorite part. But before we do that, I'm going to be picking up my SMASHBOX Photo Finish Foundation Primer. It has a green tint to it, which is basically going to cancel out any redness that she has in her face. So applying this product to her face, as you guys can see, I'm going to begin by rubbing it in. I'm going to be picking up my JOUER foundation, and I'm going to be using this for Mariana today. We're going for that very glamorous full coverage foundation, and this by far is amazing. So grabbing my damp beauty blender, I'm going to be pressing the foundation onto her face. You can already see the difference from her natural skin to this foundation. It is such a flawless finish, and a little bit of this foundation goes a long way. Alright guys, so we are now going to highlight underneath Mariana's eyes and all the areas that we want to bring light to. So picking up my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light, I'm going to be applying this underneath her eyes, down the bridge of her nose, the lower part of her chin, the lower half of her forehead. I like to bring the concealer a little bit into the sides of the nose to really just slim down the nose and make it look nice and sharp. So after I apply the concealer, I am now going to begin by buffing and blending this into her face. So just patting the product and keeping it in the same areas I applied it to, and working fairly quickly because like I said in many videos before, Tarte Shape Tape actually dries really fast, so you want to make sure that you pat it all at once so that it doesn't get dry and flaky. We are now going to set Mariana's face using my Hello Flawless powder from Benefit Cosmetics. Applying some onto my beauty blender and begin by pressing this underneath the eyes as well as all the areas that I applied my highlighter shade to. So now that we went ahead and applied the highlighter shade, we're then going to bronze her up. I know she's probably scared right now. She thinks she looks too white. So we're going to be using the shade Hoola from Benefit Cosmetics. And I'm picking up this new brush I got from Morphe, the Morphe M143 brush. Now I'm going to be applying this product onto the brush. And then where her cheekbone is, I'm going to go a little bit under that and start sculpting out her cheeks. Applying it underneath the chin to sculpt out her jawbone, on the temple area as well, on her upper forehead, around the rim of her face. So it is now time to add a little bit of nose contour. So Mariana already has a perfect small nose, but it wouldn't be my type of makeup if I didn't shrink it a little bit more. So using my Morphe collaboration brush, this is the M6 brush, and picking up once again my Hoola bronzer. Starting from the inner corner of her eye, I'm going to be dragging a straight line down the side of her nose. Then adding a little bit of that product to the bottom half of her nose to really just shorten it in length. Doing the same step onto the other eye. I am then going to draw a little line in a horizontal direction. Alright guys, so picking up my Morphe MO brush from my same nose contouring collection, I'm going back into my Hello Flawless powder in the shade Ivory, and I'm going to be using this to really just begin the blending process of the nose contour. Now I'm going to go ahead and speed up this process. If you guys do want to see a full tutorial on how I contour the nose, make sure you guys check out my nose contouring video. I'm then going to be picking up my MAC Soft and Gentle. I'm applying a little bit of the product onto the tip of her nose. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing on the bridge of her nose. So for highlighter today, I'm picking up my Afterglow from Urban Decay. I'm going to pick up this champagne gold shade as well as this lighter white shade. So on the upper part of her cheekbone, I'm going to be applying the highlighter. Now in the center of her forehead, I'm going to be applying a little bit of this product to really just create some light to her forehead. I'm going to go back into that shimmery shade, and I'm going to be applying this into the corner of her eye to really just make her eyes pop. Alright guys, so we're now going to add blush. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay Afterglow, which is in the shade Satisfy, and picking up a Morphe R7 brush. I'm going to be applying this on the apples of her cheek. And I'm going to begin by pressing the blush in and just swooping it into the bronzer to really just make them both blend out nicely. Alright guys, so the next step is going to be her brows. So Mariana already has beautiful, bold, natural, gorgeous brows. So I'm going to be using a brow pencil. This is called Brow Beater, and this is from Urban Decay in the shade Warm Brown. And then I'm going to begin by creating small strokes just to fill in any sparse hairs that she's missing throughout her eyebrows. So when we get to the front of her brow, we want to go ahead and apply light pressure just to create natural hair-like strokes. I'm going to be picking up my Ardell Wispies and apply this onto her lash line. I'm going to go back in with my mascara and just apply a little bit of mascara onto the tips of the lashes. Alright guys, so to finish off this look, I'm going to be applying a beautiful lip color on her. So I chose my Urban Decay Broken Lip Liner Pencil. I'm going to begin by outlining her lips. So for the lip color, I decided to pick up my Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick, and this is a collaboration with Kristen Leanne, and this is a beautiful nude brown shade that I'm going to be applying to her lips. So once we went ahead and applied that color, I'm going to add a little bit of her lighter shade from her collection just to the center of her lips to make her lips pop. Alright guys, so here is the final look. I hope all of you guys enjoyed today's tutorial.
Los amo a todos.
Los amo todos.
Muchas gracias por ver este video.
Muchas gracias para ver este video.
Y nos veremos al siguiente.
Y nos veríamos al siguiente. As you see, and keep on watching as I show you guys how to get this look.
Oh my god. What are you doing? Wow! Wait.
Just gonna...
Yeah.
I look so small next to you.
Yeah, I know.
Polly Pocket.
Wow!
dance.